해주신 조주연입니다. 반갑습니다. Is Juyeon Mari Cho, and I have been given the honor of being the MC for the Seoul. MC를 비롯한 그 전 세계적으로 각 나라의 도시들에서는 어떻게 대응을 하고 있다. 더불어 이번 포럼에는 한국어와 영어 동시 통역이 제공이 되는 분들을 위해서 저희가 경품 추첨 이벤트도 있습니다. 그래서 끝까지 같이 마련을 했습니다. 저도 이렇게 좀 특별해서 리허설 때도 함께 썸을 주제로 한 마술 공연이 준비가 되어 있습니다. 쓰레기와 플라스틱 오염.
안녕하세요. 오늘 이 뜻깊은 자리에 플라스틱들은 하고 모아졌을 때 우리는 이 모든 것을 해낼 수가 있죠. 자.
방금 전에 우리 최연호 마술사께서 보여주신 것처럼 이렇게 정말 손만 한번 대면 플라스틱 문제가 금방 해결되면 얼마나 좋겠습니까? 그런데 불행히도 정말 이 플라스틱 문제가 난제 중에 난제로 지금 우리들을 정말 긴장시키고 있습니다. 현실이 매우 녹록지 않기 때문에 매우 철저한 대응이 필요한데요. 유엔의 통계에 따르면 전 세계에 방치된 플라스틱 병이 2016년에 4,800억 개였는데 2021년에는 그 수가 5,800억 개로 급증했다고 합니다. 우리나라는 세계 3위의 폐플라스틱 배출국으로 플라스틱 용기 과소비 문제를 안고 있는 대표적인 나라가 됐습니다. 서울시는 이러한 상황에도 불구하고 선도적인 재활용 정책을 통해서 자원순환의 모범도시로 평가받기 위해서 정말 최선의 노력을 다하고 있습니다. 서울시민 1인당 폐기물 발생량이 1kg에 미치지 않는데 그 재활용률이 67%로 비교적 높은 수준을 유지하고 있습니다. 서울시는 여기에 만족하지 않고 더 나아가서 일회용 플라스틱 감축 종합 대책을 통해서 26년까지 폐플라스틱 발생량을 현재보다 10% 줄이고 재활용률을 79%까지 높여서 플라스틱 선순환 도시가 되기 위해서 모든 정책적 노력을 아끼지 않고 있습니다. 이런 목표를 위해서 서울시는 개인 컵 사용 인센티브 지원, 일회용 포장 감축, 친환경 매장 지원, 또 배달업소와 야구장이나 장례식장, 각종 행사 및 축제 등에서 다중이 모이는 장소에서의 다회용기 사용 체계 구축 등 참으로 많은 노력을 기울이고 있습니다. 이런 정책을 통해서 올해만 해도 약 1,200만 개의 일회용 플라스틱 감축 성과를 이뤘다고 자체적으로 평가하고 있습니다. 서울은 또한 세계적으로 유례없는 음식물 쓰레기 분리수거 체계를 갖춘 도시로 유명합니다. 수거된 음식물 쓰레기는 사료 57%, 퇴비 36%, 그리고 바이오가스 7%로 전환이 돼서 100% 자원화되고 있습니다. 이렇게 성공적인 자원순환의 경험을 살려서 플라스틱 감축에서도 세계가 벤치마킹하는 모범 사례를 만들어내겠다 하는 의지에 불타있습니다. 오늘 이 자리가 국제기구, 학계 전문가, 해외도시 관계자, 그리고 시민 여러분들이 함께 모이신 만큼 더욱더 좋은 사례들이 많이 공유가 돼서 플라스틱 오염 대응 정책 사례를 정말 좋은 사례를 만들어내고 연구하는 그런 뜻깊은 시간이 되기를 기대하겠습니다. 이렇게 많은 분들이 함께해 주셔서 정말 든든합니다. 감사합니다.
Ambassador Maria Castillo Fernandez of EU to Korea deliver her congratulatory.
안녕하십니까 여러분. I'm very happy to be here again. Mayor Oh Si-hun, Ambassador Amit Kumar, Ambassador Ko, Professor Yang, and all the people and citizens of Seoul that are here with us today. It's very impressive. That means that there is a lot of interest and a lot of commitment to work together on plastic preventions, which is the focus of today's Seoul International Forum on Climate and Environment. It's very timely, as Mayor mentioned, Korea is a key emitter, but also is leading the way, and soon we will have very important discussions in Busan where all the international community will gather to try to find an answer, a global answer to plastic pollution and try to get an agreement. I know that it's so difficult in these days to get to consensus and agreement. The world has many conflicts. We are very far apart. But perhaps on plastic prevention we could manage, and Seoul will certainly has a very important role to play in sharing, in leading, in giving by example. There will be other major negotiations going on at the same time. So we are friends, dear friends, in a very important moment. We have the UN Convention on Biodiversity, COP16 in Colombia. We'll have COP29 on climate change in Azerbaijan, and the certification discussions in COP16 in Saudi Arabia, together with Busan discussions on the Intergovernmental Negotiating Committee to internationally find and finalize the binding instrument on plastic pollution. So key decisions to take in a very important moment, because we saw the dramatic pictures that musician Che mentioned to us. Plastic is produced by burning fossil fuels, so we use fossil fuels, which is something also in our climate agenda we should not use. And then we dispose it for incineration, and we do find them in our soil, in our groundwater, in our oceans, in our rivers. So certainly the global consumption of plastic continues, even if we are making efforts. It continues, and if we do not act, dear friends, there will be more plastic by mass than fishes in the ocean. So we will find that water that Machine Chair was mentioning full of plastics, even if we don't want to. At in European level, we have tried to find, we are trying to lead also by example. We have the European Green Deal, and we have a series of cross-cutting issues trying to make the climate agenda the first agenda in all our sectors, to tackle plastic pollution and marine litter as well, and to link it to the necessary transition towards circularity and resource-efficient plastic economy. The EU plastic strategy, our circular economy action plan, those try to certainly improve the sustainability of our economy, quality of recycling, and curbing waste and littering, and to ban single-use plastic products. And we will stay the course. We will continue this effort, even if there is a whole new government in Europe that will come very soon in place. And there we have to partner with Korea, and we are doing so through our bilateral green partnership. But more important for me is our engagement at local level. I come very often to partner with the Seoul Metropolitan City because you have an enormous commitment, personal commitment, I know, but I see the citizens of Seoul very, very engaged in the green agenda. At local level, we can do many things. I was yesterday in Jeju speaking about renewable and how we could move renewables. I was a week ago in Busan also speaking about plastics. With Professor Yang, we were together in the National Assembly, also trying to bring all stakeholders together, raising awareness. So I think that whatever all of us here in the room, at home, in our jobs, in our positions, policy positions, everything we can do is not enough. So we have to show example, and you mentioned yourself your target on carbon neutrality plan, which is very important to reduce greenhouse emissions in Seoul 50% by 2033. 2033 is very near, so we have to do it pali, and I'm sure you are very good at that. And also all your measures that you mentioned to make and to reduce disposal of plastic waste by 10% and increase recycling rate. I am a citizen of Seoul now, and as a citizen of Seoul, I know how complicated at home we have to divide all our waste and to put it in many, many boxes. But it's such an example. So, you know, all these local measures are here to share, to learn, and I hope you really, all other cities in the world, including many Europeans, can learn as well from Seoul. So thank you very much for inviting, and as I say, a very, very timely meeting. 감사합니다.
Ambassador Amit Kumar of India to Korea. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Annyeonghaseyo, namaste. I am really honored to participate in the Seoul International Forum on Climate and Environment. The focus on local initiatives to prevent plastic pollution is timely and essential. Initiatives taken by the Seoul government under the stewardship of Mayor of Seoul, as he outlined them, are really commendable and inspiring. As the images that we previously saw this afternoon, the challenge of plastic pollution facing us is really staggering. It is a global problem which impacts all ecosystems, including land, freshwater, and marine environments. Annually, an estimated 20 million metric tons of plastic waste enters the environment, with around 12 million tons entering our oceans. Alarmingly, less than 10% of this plastic is being recycled. This crisis directly threatens livelihoods, food security, and well-being of millions of people. Friends, speaking of Indian experience, the government has embraced a whole-of-government approach concentrating on two key areas. Firstly, banning single-use plastic items that are highly litter-prone and are of low utility. And secondly, implementing plastic waste management rules that assign responsibility to producers for plastic packaging. Our single-use plastic ban enacted in 2018 is an ambitious effort covering 19 items, including disposable plastic and thermocol cutlery and straws. We have also prohibited lightweight plastic carry bags, increasing the thickness to 120 microns to allow reusability and better collection efforts. This ban has catalyzed development of effective eco-friendly alternatives, fostering new business models and job creation. We have seen several replicable and scalable success stories. But the lessons that we have drawn from these successes is the importance of involving all stakeholders, including government, industry, startups, innovators, citizens, and civil society organizations. Reducing the use of single plastics is also one of the key focus areas under Mission Life, Lifestyle for Environment, launched by Prime Minister Modi in 2021, which recognizes the potential for collective impact through role of individual actions in driving change. In addition, the government established the guidelines for extended producer responsibility on plastic packaging in 2022, creating a robust framework for producers and businesses. It sets targets for recycling, reusing, and using recycled plastic in packaging material. This has also led to implementation of innovative waste collection models such as deposit refund system and buyback models. Nationally, these guidelines are paving the way for transition towards sustainable plastic packaging that minimizes the plastic footprint and ensures high recyclability. The federal government, through the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, is supporting businesses to transition towards eco-friendly alternatives. Local governments have additionally implemented measures, particularly to prevent plastic waste from entering water bodies. Friends, India looks forward to an early conclusion of the internationally legally binding instrument on plastic pollution. We welcome that the Republic of Korea is hosting the 5th meeting of the Intergovernmental Negotiating Committee in Busan. We believe that this instrument should address the availability, acceptability and affordability of alternatives. It must also outline provisions for capacity building, technical assistance, technology transfer and financial assistance for developing countries. And lastly, it is crucial that the instrument aligns with Rio Principle 12, which emphasizes that trade measures for environmental purposes should not serve as an arbitrary or disguised trade restriction. But in conclusion, the Indian delegation looks forward to collaborating with partner countries, including the Republic of Korea, the European Union and others, along with relevant stakeholders to tackle this growing global challenge of plastic waste. Thank you. 감사합니다.
네, 앞을 바라봐 주시고요. 활짝 웃어 주시면 감사하겠습니다. Take a couple of smiling for the cameras. 네, 한국의 전형적인 포즈. 하나, 둘, 셋. 화이팅! 네, 감사합니다. And now everyone, please give them a big round of applause for the cameras. Thank you very much. 네, 됐을까요? 이제 자리로 모시도록